Alright, looks like we have a new ship inbound. The Comeuppance. I don't even think I've ever heard of this ship. Apparently it's piloted by Zorii. And it looks like its only thing is light side. It's weird. But then down here it says support resistant scoundrel smuggler, so I don't know. But anyways, yeah, Comeuppance. Cool. I don't know. Let's see. Key attributes. Assist allies with deflector shield. Out of turn attacks target. Why does it seem like a tongue twister? Jeez. Out of turn attacks target locks enemies. Okay. Reinforcement exposes all enemies. Okay. Inspiration. When we added Zorii Bliss to the game last January, her Y-Wing was immediately considered and put onto the roadmap. The Resistance was the only fleet in the game with fewer than 5 ships, so this inclusion would be vital moving forward with fleets as a system. You're worried about moving forward? I think you're worrying about the vitality of moving forward with fleets as a system now? I mean, fleets have been in the game since, what, 2016? You should have been planning better for this for a while now, seriously. We took inspiration from Zori's and the rest of their fleet's arrival at Exegol, as well as Poe's X-Wing's dramatic entrance buff, giving that to her and her allies when she reinforces. Zori's criminal past and relationship with Poe Dameron gave us the ability names for spice running tactics. I think you're okay. Guess a spice runner and want to come. Take a guess, spice runner, and want to come with me. Okay, so all of the ship's moves are based on, like, phrases that she had. Okay, it's kind of stupid. Strategy tips. Reinforcing with Comeuppance provides a dramatic buff to Resistance allies. Capitalizing on when the enemy is exposed can help power the fleet. It can, because I think some ships, just like some characters, capitalize on exposed, but I don't know offhand, so I can't really give my 2 cents on what ships would be good to use with this. Fact. How do we get our Comeuppance? Galactic Chase starting Friday. Galactic Chase actually ain't bad. Galactic Chase is the one where as much effort as you put in is how many shards of the ship that you get. So if you put in bare minimum effort, then yeah, you might not even unlock it. But if you put in a lot of effort, you could easily get that to 7-star. I think there was one Galactic Chase that we had that I got the character up to not only 5-star, but almost 6-star. I was like half, 3/4 of the way to 6-star. And then the Galactic Chase ended. So there's potential there. If you're not frugal enough, but, well, I guess frugal and strategic enough, you could probably 7-star this thing day one. I mean, geez, it comes out Friday right now. As I'm reading this, it's Tuesday. So if you knew, what is the Galactic Chase, what are the nodes? Is it all nodes, or is it only one specific region, like light side, dark side battles, Cantina? Because I was just saying, if you know that, then you could start stockpiling energy. That way, then when this comes out, boom, go to town, go super hard, and try to rack up some of these shards. Anyways, that's a ridiculously short developer's insight, so we'll just get into the kit reveal. So, abilities, the basic. I'm sick of these being so small that I have to zoom in all the time. I'm sure it's pretty boring. Yeah, super basic. Shoot, it looks like Poe's ship got a buff, and there's some green that happens. Okay, cool. Not really. Deal physical damage to target enemy. If Comeuppance has dramatic entrance, all resistance allies gain critical chance up and critical damage up for 1 turn. Target lock. Gain dramatic entrance for 1 turn. Special 1. Want to come with me? Wait, the basic doesn't have a stupid name? It's just IX-4B laser cannons? But then this one's want to come with me? Cooldown 3. Okay, what's happening here? So, okay, it's almost like it's offering that ship a buff and then calling it for an assist. It actually kind of reminds me of like Jolie's move. What's his move called? The second one. His first special, his second move. It's called something like "You Do It" or something like that. That's what this kind of reminds me of. Final text: expose target enemy for 2 turns, which can't be evaded or resisted. All resistance allies gain foresight for 1 turn. If target enemy already had exposed, call all resistance allies to assist, and all resistance allies recover 25% protection. I suppose that's not too bad. Unique 1, Spice Running Tactics. Final text: Comeuppance has plus 30% max health and max protection. Resistance allies gain 10% turn meter whenever they use a basic ability on an enemy with exposed. Whenever resistance allies gain bonus turn meter, while they have less than 100% turn meter, they gain protection up 20% stacking for 1 turn. Unique 1, I think you're okay. Final text: Comeuppance has plus 100% counter chance. Okay, so guaranteed to counter. Whenever another resistance ally with deflector shield uses a special ability, Comeuppance assists. Whenever a resistance ally attacks out of turn, they gain potency up for 2 turns and inflict target enemy with target lock for 1 turn if they didn't already have it. That threw me off for a second there, that's why I stopped. Because it said they gain potency up for 2 turns and inflict target, and then I'm like, enemy? What? I thought I was reading it wrong. I thought it was going to say and inflict a target lock. But then I realized, oh, target enemy. I know what they're saying. My bad. Reinforce. Final text: enter battle. Remove dramatic entrance from all allies, then all resistance allies gain dramatic entrance for 2 turns. What? What's the point of that? That's stupid. Which can't be copied, dispelled, or prevented. All enemies are exposed for 1 turn, which can't be evaded or resisted. Reduce the cooldown of all resistance allies with deflector shield by 1. Dramatic entrance, plus 25% offense. Deal bonus true damage equal to 10% of the target's max health, which can't be evaded. Gain 20% turn meter and dramatic entrance for 2 turns if this ship defeats an enemy. What is the point of that? It says remove dramatic entrance from all allies, and then all resistance allies gain dramatic entrance. So first off, that second portion is specific to resistance. So the first portion, I guess, is say you have some rebels on your fleet, and they don't get it back, so they lose dramatic entrance for no reason. And then it's all resistance gain it. Like, it's, what? It's weird. I don't get it. Like, am I misinterpreting this? Am I reading this wrong? Like, this is kind of a dumb mechanic. I don't know. Anyways, edit. With the release of Comeuppance, all faction fleets now have a minimum of 5 ships available to them. Fleet-based galactic challenges will now require 5 ships for the full faction feat. Aw, dang it. It's always been just 3. Is that why it's been 3 also? I thought they were just trying to be cool. Is it because they didn't have full fleets? Ugh. Well, that's unfortunate. Laughing my ears off. I mean, it does sound like a super basic ship. It ain't nothing special. What a disappointment. I was something for something actually exciting, like Bib Fortuna. He wouldn't be exciting, though. He's just iconic, kind of. Which version of the USS Enterprise is it? I hope the people who do the 3PO bot use this image. What? I hope the people who do... What is that supposed to mean? The art department is now probably overworried. Meathead is looking to take them over with his incredibly realistic graphic and game-centered garrulous personality. Fuck Meathead. He's a loser. Blockhead. MS Paint lives. Zorii was released January 12, 2023. Any chance she's double drop farmable along with the release of the ship? She's not yet? Yeah, that's true. I am farming her and she's not. Excited for another resistance ship. What type of energy is the Chase? That's what I just said in there because then you could stock up on it if you knew. Excited for another resistance ship? I mean, who really cares about resistance? I don't. There are more than 5 red lines. Fail. What? There are more than 5 red lines. What is that supposed to mean now? Seems like a good addition to the Resistance fleet for sure. Definitely not as impactful as Zorii Bliss, but still interesting. Wonder why the reinforcement removes dramatic entrance. Maybe to prevent it from stacking somehow. Also, wonder will the Galactic Chase be fleet or Cantina? Meathead artwork. Absolute legend. Want to come to a paint and sip? What? Petition to make that the official art / an alternate cosmetic skin regardless of EA Disney approval of the official one. What is everybody talking about? Like the thumbnail? What a disappointing way to start the new year. Was hoping for some fan menace tunes to celebrate the 25th anniversary. Oh, that would be cool. I mean, who are we gonna get though? Oh, that'd be cool to get like a Chancellor Palpatine. You know what I mean? Not a Sidious style one that's like, you know, him just as a guy, like we saw in Phantom Menace. I think it's neat. Better than another crewless ship, especially with so many pilots around. And boosting Radis is always welcome. The only thing that's good about crewless ships, yes, I get it, it is kind of weird, and when you have a potential pilot, you might as well use them. But the crewless ships are a little bit easier to use because you don't have to worry about the crew. You don't have to worry about if your crew character's 7-star and what relic status they are. They only have one option, and it's just unlock the ship, 7-star it, level it up, and beef up the moves. And what you get is what you get. Big hyped for this ship. Wow, why? Loving the placeholder image. Hope you do one for Red 5 when we get it. So, for this ship, we get 2 of the worst lines from Zorii for abilities, instead of the most famous line and scene from this movie, Bobo Fricks, what? 0 out of 10 worst ship, fire whoever made it. Wow, it's a bit extreme. I mean, it is a piece of crap, but jeez. And you were expecting 2 of them to be painted with green ink and 2 with transparent. Whatever that's supposed to mean. I don't believe you. Big hype. Edited OP with note on bottom. Yes, I saw that. Does the capitals still count as one ship? Why bother cheating it now? Surely 3 ships has been established as a reasonable expectation, even if it can be cheesed. I mean, that's what I sort of said. It's like now they just made it harder for no reason. Oh, hey, we're just gonna up the difficulty on this. Oh, thanks, dicks. It's 2 R's. I mean, 1 R, 2 I's. What, Zorii? With the GCs now needing 5 ships to do, is there any acceleration on Prestige? Current Prestige collection is a bit slow compared to the demand for it, unless you can stay in the top 50-ish of Squad Arena. Now needing extra Prestige to get the previously unnecessary capital ships to a usable level seems to me to break the bank. What are you talking about? This new intern for the art department has talent. Huh, can't say I saw that coming. I'm not really into ships myself. Hey, me too, I don't really care. That's why just about every ship battle I do is on full auto, because I don't care. I never really bothered to learn the mechanics of the ships. Just don't care. But I guess that's neat for the ship crowd. Well, you def collect a full... What? Ship's worth of prestige more than a new cap ship. What? More often than a new cap ship drops. While I completely understand that more recent players will be currently lacking a lot of prestige upgrades, the only thing... This is a long comment. What are you talking about? Whatever. Meathead placeholder image. Actual art will be inserted once approved. Until then, enjoy a one-of-a-kind Tuscan meathead masterpiece. Oh, wait a minute. This was but it actually was before? I should use this as my thumbnail. I see what everybody's talking about now. They're talking about how it's just like a raw sketch. Actual art be inserted once approved. Until then, enjoy a one-of-a-kind Tuscan meathead masterpiece. Huh. What about Malevolence? Or does IG-88 count there too? Huh. Anyways, yeah, so that's what it is. Comeuppance. Never even heard of that ship or anything. Don't really care about it. But apparently it's coming to the game pretty soon. A few days. And, yeah, Comeuppance. It's Zori's ship. It's Resistance. So I guess that's all I got. It's just a pretty basic ship. It does look like the BTL. I don't think it's as good as the BTL is. Plus, the BTL is captainless, so that almost makes it better, I'd say. I don't know. Anyways, that's all I got, so thanks for checking this out, and until next time, I said see ya.